Hello once again. In the last video we saw how product management works. It means how we can create a product. We have seen that a product has to have a name, a product type, brand, category, product size, and alert. And we have seen that a product may have only two features like name and like size only. And we have concluded that when you don't have a product type, for instance, you have always to choose non-applicable. I don't know if we cannot have a name, but if yes, we should also create an applicable characteristic here. So that's it concerning the product, and you have created one product here, which we saw that that product doesn't exist under pricing. And the reason why is because under pricing, that product is not yet ordered or is not yet purchased. We don't have it under our stock. So today we just focus on purchase, see how we can create a purchase. Of course, when you go under purchase, we have different modules, like different submodules. Before you create a purchase, you have to choose a product which you are going to create a purchase on. So we have created this product recently. It's the only product which we don't have under stock. When you choose this one, maybe I will choose on. Okay, let me just go with only the one which you have created in order to make it simple. When you go on invoice, you will see that product already chosen here. So what are we going to do? We have only to put maybe an invoice, because if you put the invoice which is already there, like this one which I have already created, your purchase is not going to be to accept. And when you choose a warehouse, you have also to choose a currency which you are using, and here you have also to have a supplier, a status like receive. Here I have to put some quantity like 120, and maybe I'm going to buy maybe 20 kwacha, and I may go with a payment direct, or I may not go with a payment. So for now, let me just pay a half, like 1,000. So it means the balance it's 1,000 which is remaining, and now I can save. Good. Now I have an invoice which it's already created. So the first was 001, the last one, the second one was 0001 as an invoice. This is what I have, which I have created. The interesting part is here, you have a timer of 4 hours. When you made a mistake on your invoice, you can delete it and recreate it again. That's the way of imitating your data. You don't have to modify the or I don't know whatever, but you have to delete it within 4 hours. And as you see, the invoice is unpaid. Yeah, invoice is unpaid, and we have the details of the invoice which are here, and you can print it. Yeah, you can still print it. And another interesting part is on stock. Since we made a purchase, so we have a stock already about our products which we have created recently and which we made a purchase is this one here. It's called Cashmath which we made the purchase of 120. This is a quantity. And another interesting part, it comes under product. When you go there and you check now, the product is already there with 20 as a purchase. So here you can still now set the selling price of that. Choose a warehouse, you come here, you choose the product. Maybe I can even choose some other product which I didn't set the pricing. You come here, you put maybe this one, I will sell it and put it 5. Here we use 85. Here we use maybe 100. And here we use 110. When you save, you have things like this. So this is almost all about purchase, except that when you visit on payment, I don't have any payment since I didn't create any payment, but you can still create, like all of those are unpaid. When you go here, you can create a payment of maybe I used cash. I don't know why I used cash, and the morning I don't know. I'm using 24 or 100. When I submit, I have this. Now it's paid. So when you go under paid or payment, you found there's a problem. So I will check, and we have a supplier who has this, like a supplier. But this is where you can create more suppliers, but maybe you can have more, 1 or 2. This is where you can create more suppliers. Now I have one who is Chris. You can still create another one. You can still change the informations. And this is a supplier statement where you can see maybe how much balance the supplier has. For instance, now he has 255,577. So this is the balance. When you check here, that balance is coming from here. It means if I create like a small payment of maybe, let me remove 50K. So you see, this is the balance which is remaining since it's only this guy. When I go here again on a statement, I found out that the balance has changed. But the interesting part is on the statement now, where you can see how that balance has reduced or increased over time. Like before, the guy bought, like we bought from this guy, the first invoice of this, and we didn't pay anything. Here the same, we didn't pay. After some time, we had 2 payments. The first one of the fully paid payment of that one, it has reduced at this, and now we have reduced also at this. This is it. You can still have this. You can still check maybe if you have more like about specific, like a supplier, like you can still, maybe if you have more different suppliers, you can still choose a supplier and check the date, the range, and see how maybe the supplier, you have paid your supplier over time. You can still have this report which you can still print and send maybe to the board. That's it concerning purchase. The next video will also see sales and how it is also related to the stock.